Alright guys, we're back again. Again. Brand new day. I'm doing this one a little bit early. It's only 8:51 a.m. here. I'm going to upload it hopefully for around 9. And that'll give me enough time to have a bit of a rest before I have to go to the hospital. I got another medical appointment down at the hospital today at 12:30. So hopefully I'll be back. I'll be done and back on time for this afternoon's upload, but there's a small chance it could be late. So as recompense, this one's going to be a little bit early. And my stomach's growling like a son of a gun. It happens every time at this time. Okay, we're going to do Tommy Johansson, covering Helloween. Helloween, singing Halloween. I don't know. It's Halloween. You can see it on the screen. Big shout out to these guys. Thank you very much for requesting these songs. I am so grateful. And just draw your attention up here to this little guy. Hit the buttons, do the things. You know, the YouTube things. And, alright, if my stomach would just quit, we can. Oh, this is a 10-minute long song. Wow. Okay, we're in for something. I'll bring my mic up so it's not as close to my stomach. It's just growling and churning. I don't know. I've always had stomach issues. It's just part of my medical journey. Alright. Now I'm hearing something outside. Alright. Let's just do this. I always find myself at the end of Tommy's reactions that I'm holding my breath. It's crazy. It's like I'm out of breath. Okay, now, a little help, guys. I have never heard Helloween, like the album that this song's off of. It's a title track. So, like Halloween on the Helloween. I've never heard the album. I haven't heard the original. But I'm going to go so far as to say that this was a ballad. I'm going to guess that the rest of the album is actually heavier than this song. Now, it's not because the instrumentals were weak or anything. The instrumentals were actually pretty kick-ass, pretty deep, pretty fast. You know, the guitar work was fantastic. I'm not saying that the instrumentals sounded like a ballad, but the length and the pacing of the vocals is what leads me to believe that this is probably, believe it or not, probably a slower song than the rest of the album. And I don't know if I'm right. But that's how it hit me. That this was a metal ballad in the middle of the album somewhere to break up the chaos that is the album. I could be wrong. I'm sure somebody out there knows if I'm right or wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. I'll be reading them all. And as far as the song goes itself, I loved it. I love everything he does. I mean, it's not even... if we just... It's almost gotten to the point where, you know, I just hit play, and then at the end of the video, I just go, yep, end. That's it. That's all you need. But this one made me kind of think about the structure of the album, of the original, right? Of Helloween, Helloween. It's confusing because the song and the band is called the same thing. You'll see it in the title when I post it. But yeah, it made me think a little bit because I am pretty convinced, with a certain degree of uncertainty, that this was probably the softer song on the album, or one of the softer songs. Just by the pacing, the tempo, the vocals, unless he changed it up and slowed it down on his own. That's a possibility too. I don't know the original, so I'm guessing here. Anyway, I've talked long enough about that. Big shout out to my supporters. Thank you very much for supporting the channel and requesting songs. It's super important. You know, we gotta keep things moving along somehow. Big shout out. No, not a shout out. Well, kind of a shout out. Big shout out to all the unsubscribed people that is watching this right now. I would like you to become subscribed. There, I said it. Alright? Alright. And we'll be back hopefully not too late this afternoon, but there is a possibility we'll be late depending on how slow the hospital's moving. But I will be back for an afternoon reaction. So don't worry. We got this. I'll see you then.